Botch doctor Terry Dubrow offers to help Brandi Glanville amid concern for RHOBH alum. Brandi Glanville recently sparked concern among the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans when she posted an alarming photo of her face. The 52-year-old has been dealing with an ongoing health issue, and the doctors have not been able to figure out a cause or cure for her condition. Help might be on the way because Dr. Terry Dubrow, star of Botched, has offered to help her. He has seen the photos of Brandi's face and has a few ideas on what could be causing her botched appearance. Brandi Glanville fears a parasite is underneath her skin and recently told Entertainment Tonight that it sometimes moves from one area to another. However, Terry shut down those claims and shared what could be causing the issues. Terry Dubrow offers to help RHOBH alum, Brandi Glanville. Botched doctors Terry Dubrow and his partner Dr. Paul Nassif have dealt with many complicated medical cases on their show, but can they help Brandi Glanville? Terry spoke with TMZ about the situation and offered up his services. What I'm concerned about with Brandi is that she has an infectious process or a foreign body reaction to something she's had injected, said Terry, noting that she needs a diagnosis ASAP. She has to figure out if there's a microorganism in there, continued the Botched star as he slammed the assumption that there's a parasite under Brandi's skin. The Newport Beach plastic surgeon reasoned that something got into her bloodstream, and it could be one of two difficult-to-treat microorganisms. Terry noted that Brandi's is like a ticking time bomb because the longer it takes to diagnose the problem, the more damage it will do to her skin, and the more difficult it will be to treat. Terry made a deal with the former RHOBH star, telling her, "If you can't get a diagnosis and you need help, the Botched doctors are here for you." Will Brandi allow Terry to help her? Brandi has taken up Terry's offer to help, and she's ready to consult with the Botched star. In a post on X, she noted, "I have zero drama with Dr. Dubrow. I appreciate all the help I can get." The former Bravo housewife shared that they have already been in touch and plan to talk. Brandi thanked her followers for their support and noted that she's done everything to figure out a diagnosis. "All fillers that were in my face have been dissolved," she shared. "I have seen all the best doctors at Cedars-Sinai and all the doctors they referred me to." Here's hoping the Botched doctors can help that Terry Dubrow was enjoying a rare quiet evening at home. Between his demanding schedule as a renowned plastic surgeon and filming episodes of Botched, moments of tranquility were few and far between. But just as he settled into his favorite armchair with a glass of red wine, his phone buzzed with a message from Heather, his wife. "Terry, have you seen the latest about Brandi Glanville?" Terry frowned. He hadn't kept up with much reality TV drama outside his own show, but he knew Brandi, the outspoken and often controversial alum of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Heather followed the housewives' antics religiously and often filled him in on the juiciest tidbits. He grabbed his phone and did a quick search. Headlines screamed concerns about Brandi's recent public appearances, with fans speculating about her health and well-being. Photos showed her looking noticeably different, and rumors swirled about potential medical issues or botched procedures. Terry leaned back, his professional instincts kicking in. He had built his career on helping patients correct disastrous results from surgeries gone wrong, and he couldn't shake the feeling that Brandi might need his expertise. He turned to Heather, who had just walked into the room, holding her tablet. "Have you seen this?" Heather asked, showing him a video of Brandi's latest interview. "I did," Terry replied, nodding thoughtfully. "She looks off. There's something about her face, maybe swelling, asymmetry. It could be a poorly done filler job or something more serious." Heather sighed. "You should reach out to her. She's always been so open about her struggles, and you're the best person to help if something's really wrong." Terry hesitated. "I don't know. It's not exactly ethical to approach someone out of the blue about a medical issue." Heather raised an eyebrow. But what if she's too afraid to ask for help? Or worse, what if she doesn't know how bad it is? "You're in a unique position to make a difference." Her words lingered in Terry's mind long after their conversation ended. The next morning, he decided to take action. Carefully crafting a direct but empathetic message, he reached out to Brandi through mutual connections in the Bravo universe. Brandi Glanville wasn't expecting much as she scrolled through her notifications. Between the relentless tabloids and judgmental comments on social media, she had developed a thick skin. But one message stopped her in her tracks. It was from Dr. Terry Dubrow. "Hi, Brandi," it read. "I hope this message finds you well. I've come across some recent coverage and wanted to reach out with an open heart. If there's anything you'd like to discuss regarding your health or aesthetic concerns, I'm here to help. No judgment, just support. Let me know if you'd like to chat." Brandi stared at the message, her emotions a whirlwind. Part of her bristled at the idea that yet another person thought something was wrong with her appearance. But another part, the vulnerable side she rarely let anyone see, felt a flicker of hope. The truth was, she had been struggling. A botched filler treatment 6 months ago had left her with uneven swelling and persistent pain, and attempts to fix it had only made things worse. She'd been too embarrassed to go public with her ordeal, fearing it would become fodder for more gossip. Taking a deep breath, she replied, "Hi, Dr. Dubrow. Thank you for reaching out. I've been dealing with some complications, and honestly, I don't know where to turn. I'd love to talk." A week later, Brandi arrived at Terry's Newport Beach office. The waiting room was serene, designed to put even the most anxious patients at ease. Heather had insisted on being there to support Brandi, and the two women exchanged hugs as if they were old friends. When Terry entered, he greeted Brandi warmly. "Thank you for trusting me with this. I know it's not easy to open up about these things." Brandi nodded, her voice wavering. "I just want to feel like myself again. I've been hiding from cameras, avoiding events. It's not just about how I look, it's about how I feel." Terry listened carefully as Brandi described her symptoms and experiences. After a thorough examination, he explained the likely issues. Improper filler placement had caused uneven swelling, and there might also be underlying scar tissue complicating the situation. "The good news is, we can fix this," Terry assured her. "It'll take some time and a few procedures, but we can get you back to where you want to be." Brandi's eyes filled with tears of relief. "Thank you. I felt so hopeless, like no one could help me." Heather squeezed her hand. "You're in the best hands, Brandi. Terry's a miracle worker." Over the next few months, Brandi underwent a series of treatments under Terry's care. The process wasn't always easy. There were moments of frustration, pain, and self-doubt. But with each step, Brandi began to see progress. The swelling subsided.